Hi there, my name's Mubin Khan. I'm a member of the sales team at FIS responsible for the short-term cash management portal. Thanks for joining today's on-demand session where I'll be showing you how FIS helps corporates and other treasury teams automate the way they trade, report, and analyze money market funds. Three key areas I'll be taking you through today will be the trading, reporting, and the risk analysis section of the STCM portal. Currently, as you can see, I'm on the trading page. And prior to using the short-term cash management portal, clients typically spent a lot of time manually gathering relevant data points, whether it be yields, cutoff times, their current positions, liquidity limit data, figuring out how much headroom they have before they reach an internal policy limit. With the STCM portal, you can have all of that data right in front of you. As soon as you log in, go to the trading page, you have all of the relevant analytics that you'll need. As you can see, settlement date, cutoff time, yield, buying power, which is how much headroom you have before you reach your internal policy limit, which tends to be either a percentage of a fund's AUM or a monetary amount that each corporate or treasury team has. And really, it just makes it easier for treasury teams to trade first thing in the morning without having to gather all this data manually. So what I'll do is I'll do a trade firstly, which deliberately breaches my internal policy limit, just to show you the controls that I have in place. So as you can see, I inputted 500 million, then I click validate trade. I have a hard limit in place of 800 million monetary amount, which I cannot breach. And because of this internal limit that I have in place, I've set up in the portal has physically blocked me from breaching this internal policy limit, which is of course crucial for all corporates who want to avoid having that uncomfortable conversation if they were to ever breach that internal policy limit. So now I've shown you the controls that we have. I'll just do a couple of trades. As you can see, the STCM portal has the ability to trade multiple entities and multiple funds in one screen. My fictional company, MK London, MK New York. As I've missed cutoff for the UK times, I'll trade the US funds. So I'll say 50 million here and buy 40 million with this JP Morgan fund. Simply click validate trade, give everything a once over, make sure everything looks okay. Click submit. Trade submitted successfully, always a good sign. And because we have Swift connectivity with all of the fund providers, the thing to look out for on the confirmation page really is where it says trade status. There's usually three statuses: submitted, pending, and accepted. Because of the Swift connectivity, it's been accepted almost immediately. I want to see accepted. That information will also flow through into your treasury management system or your ERP system, which we can integrate with. We obviously integrate with our internal TMS partners, Quantum and Integrity. We also have the capability to integrate with third-party TMS systems. That's the trading side. I'll now take you onto the reports. We have a full suite of reports designed over years of customer feedback. I'll just take you through a couple which are used possibly the most commonly. I'll start with the MMR transparency, which was built and was really useful for our clients over the period of market volatility in 2020, where clients were really looking for metrics on liquidity, daily and weekly liquidity, metrics for all of their fund providers, especially in the LVNAV space. And having that report consolidated in one report alongside other performance metrics was crucial for our investors. So as you can see, for example, for this fund, I have fund AUM, 1 day, 7 day yield, WAM, WOW, your daily and weekly liquidity limits, all consolidated in one report for each of your money market funds. Another commonly used report, often used by accounting teams, would be position accrual by day. So we book dividends first day of the month for our treasury teams to use this report and reconcile their dividends and interest payments. So again, for the month of May, if I click on report, you have all of the relevant metrics that you need: daily interest income, accrued interest income, end of day market value, any transactions that occurred, again, across all of your fund providers. We very recently launched a new scheduler functionality. So actually now our clients have the capability to schedule reports to their email inbox at the time and date of their choosing periodically. This way, you don't even have to log into the portal to download reports. They can just be sent to you as per your wish, automatically to your inbox at a time and date of your choosing, weekly, daily, however frequently you want. Simply choose the schedule report button. As you can see, we have a lot of options, but hopefully that gives you an idea of the types of reports we have available. On to the risk analysis section, which is possibly the most powerful part of the portal. So for our clients who have large money fund exposure and want to get an idea not only of the underlying holdings, but an overview of where their risk lies aggregated across their money market funds, again, prior to using the STCM portal, clients will be spending a lot of manual time and effort going to each fund provider, retrieving this data from them, aggregating that, and putting it into reports and doing graphical analysis to then send off to senior management. With the STCM portal, we gather all of this data from the funds themselves, cleanse it through our partnership with Standard & Poor's, which I'll come on to shortly, and simply going into risk analysis section and clicking generate analytics. Very quickly, you have an instant breakdown by instrument, term. As you can see, I have quite a lot of exposure to CDs, offshore commercial paper, unsurprisingly, term exposure 30 to 90 days, overnights, country risk, ultimate parent risk, risk broken down by credit ratings, amongst various other options. And then, for example, you're worried about a particular country. Let's say there was a credit event in France, and all of a sudden your board were asking you questions about your money market fund exposure to France. Simply go into this risk analysis section, click into the French part of the pie chart, and you'll instantly be able to see every single French security you're exposed to, aggregated across all of your money market fund holdings. With various useful analytics, powered through our unique partnership with S&P, we cleanse our data on a regular basis, including credit ratings on each underlying issuer. That concludes the short video. Hopefully it gives you an idea of where we help money market fund investors automate the way they trade, report, and analyze money market funds. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to myself, Mubin Khan, or anyone else at FIS at the ACT conference. We'll all be able to help and assist with any further questions on this topic. Thank you very much for listening, and have a great rest of the conference.